Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Mark Finan in the home office on this Friday morning, February 17th. Beautiful looking morning. Chilly again, with many areas having temperatures down in the 30s. We are going to have another good looking day, and the weekend looks great. Going to look ahead to next week. A lot of uncertainty about next week, and I'm going to show you the morning model runs, the ones that have just been coming in now. And what we're seeing right now is a change from what we've been seeing the last couple of days in anticipation of next week. That often happens. We often get the models that will change as a weather system approaches. It doesn't mean that that's exactly what's going to happen. Keep in mind the models that I'm going to show you, that's not the forecast. It's kind of what we base the forecast on, but it isn't exactly the forecast. And what I'll tell you right now about next week, there's still a lot that we don't know. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's happening. We'll start off with what's happening this morning. It's a beautiful morning. We have a few high clouds in the area. Looks great out there. We have just those couple of high clouds. Those clouds will be thinning as we go through the day. Should be a beautiful day with temperatures getting back into the 60s, and the weekend will be the same. This weekend we'll see sun, we'll see clouds. Anything you have planned for the weekend, from the valley to the Sierra, it's going to be great. You're not going to find anything in the way of issues traveling through the Sierra. So if you're going skiing, if you're traveling to Tahoe this weekend, getting both up today, Saturday, Sunday, getting back Monday, all of that's going to be just fine. So no issues for the weekend itself. And even the overnight lows won't be quite as cold as we go through the weekend. So let's skip ahead to next week. This is Tuesday morning. Tuesday starts with increasing clouds. It's dry. You can see there is some rain up to the north, but we start Tuesday dry. By Tuesday afternoon, around 4, 5, 6 o'clock, we start to see some rain and snow come into our area. Snow levels at that time, probably 4,000 feet or higher. And then this is Wednesday morning. As you can see, there's some light snow in the Sierra. The valley is dry. And then this is Wednesday afternoon, some light snow falling in the Sierra, but the valley, again, dry. So really not much, and we really have not been anticipating much for Tuesday and Wednesday. As cold air comes in, it doesn't have much moisture with it, and that's one of the keys here. Yes, it's going to get colder next week, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to get that much wetter. We're going to see snow, but in terms of rain, well, look at this rain total. So this is as of Wednesday afternoon. Look at how much rain the valley has seen, less than 1/10 of an inch of rain. It does ramp up in the Sierra, and of course that would be snow. And I would think that by Wednesday evening, we could see in excess of 1 foot of snow, maybe even 2 feet of snow with very low water content, powdery snow with that snow above 4,000 feet. We'll see some snow lower than that, but probably not that much. But again, look at the rainfall totals. It's just not that much. And this is the rain through the day on Wednesday. So let's skip ahead then, because the previous models had been looking at a lot more in the way of rain on Thursday and into Friday. Well, this is Thursday morning. This is the latest model. And again, doesn't mean it's right. It just means that this is the latest thinking, but this is still a good deal out in time. That's Thursday morning. This is Thursday evening. There's some showers around. And then this is Friday. Same thing. Very little in the way of precipitation and some very light snow, but this is a 180 from what the models were showing last night. I wouldn't be surprised if we see another 180, but what we look at when we look at these longer term, and a week out in weather forecasting is a longer term, we can certainly see fluctuations in the models, and I wouldn't be surprised if by the time we get to Sunday that we see an about face on this. We're seeing a good amount of rain by next Friday, and I can show you this is the updated rainfall total. So this is the rain from Tuesday through Friday, and look, the valley is still at 1/10 of an inch of rain or less, but we would see more snow in the Sierra. So the bottom line here is that we are expecting changes next week. Colder changes. There will be some rain, but how much rain, and especially for those of you in the foothills, how much snow are we going to see remains uncertain. If you're going to go by what we see on the morning model runs, for those of you in the foothills, it would be much less impactful than what we were looking at last night. So stay tuned to the forecast for next week, especially for those of you above 3,000 feet where we have the possibility of snow next week. We still don't know how much you're going to see. So we will have updates for you on KCRA, of course. I'll do my next update here on this YouTube video on Sunday evening. I'll show you the latest, and of course, Monday through Friday next week. So in the meantime, the weekend looks great. Enjoy your weekend. Make it great, and I'll talk to you later.